fast tortoise in the show, drinking coffee, wishing you all well, because life is swell. Super fast tortoise. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get up, it's senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow.
I don't know. From head to toe. Everybody, welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise show. Woo! That song is stuck in your head. Yeah. What's up?
I get stuck in mine every day.
Nice. Do you know how to record on your computer yet? You know how to record? He's like a baby. I don't know.
I can with OBS, but not without it.
Right. That's how I have to do recordings. I need a video clip of you like headbanging.
Oh, okay. I can do. I can do that.
Yeah. So I can edit the intro. Have you like? Because the irony, everybody, is he's always do that during the intro.
But the professional that I am, I there's a little bar that we can see, and it shows us how long we have left in that intro. And when it gets to the end, boom, I'm ready to go.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, Hillbilly, you're a member for 60 months. Thank you for renewing your membership. Woo. Appreciate that 100%. Hillbilly and I are members of each other's channel.
Yep.
Woo.
Milestone came up, so I'll put it in there.
Nice. It's pretty cool. Today's a chat and chill day because my brain needed rest. Like yesterday, sadly, Ray had something else to do and he couldn't be on yesterday's show. But yesterday we had a really big topic. Friday we had a big topic. And today I'm like, I need a chill day. Chill day. We've been talking about deck building, everybody. And and I made a thumbnail for today that was a mockery of yesterday's video when that guy came in. It's like complaining about the AI thumbnail. So the thumbnail today literally has a sign on it that says this.
I did notice that. I wondered if something had happened yesterday that I just missed. Because I did try and watch the whole show, but I wasn't able to watch it from start to finish. I had some stuff that I was kind of doing in the middle of it, so I must have missed that.
Yeah. It was crazy. Because you know what? Well, like people come on and say your thumbnail's made with AI. That's trashy, whatever. And like I know top YouTubers who are making content and telling people how to make professional thumbnails using AI, and people won't know.
Yeah,
no.
And I do mine with the free AI thing, and the thing is, I don't hide it.
I mean, like, people can have their opinions on AI. You don't have to like it, but you also don't have to show up in someone else's stream and be like, "Oh, your thumbnail's AI." It's annoying, and my arm is literally not long enough for the jerk off motion that is in my soul every time I see someone. Like, come on.
Well, I never get anybody saying, "Hey, your intro's AI. That's trashy." No, it's just the thumbnail.
It's a banger.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't see what the problem is with AI. I mean, it's a tool for people to be able to use.
I think you got to use it responsible. I don't use it to like sell. Right. You know, I don't sell AI. Hello, what is it, Pablo?
Yo.
Hope I said that correctly, but hi, welcome.
I mean, without AI, I wouldn't have an intro.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything like that. I wouldn't have sound effects. It's made by AI.
Yeah, look, like I think some people abuse AI. Like, some people just abuse about anything, but like I just use it for fun and as filler for the thumbnails. Like my thumbnails, like I create to be half created like professional thumbnails, then I use the other half for AI for filler, and it works.
Yep.
And so today I just had to have fun with it, and plus with a chat and chill session, we could talk about anything. We can talk about a lot of things.
Our intro song for our Commander games that'll be tonight, 6 o'clock. Plug. I wrote the lyrics. I sat down while I was at the radio station one night, wrote the lyrics myself, and then found a program to make those lyrics into a song. I am not musically talented. I cannot write music. If I could, I would have done it myself. I can't. I don't know anybody who is a professional musician. I'll take that back. I do know someone who's a professional musician, but he's a very professional musician who I would not be like, hey, Brian, would you mind, doing me a theme song for this? And, I'm sorry, I can't pay your $100,000 an hour rate that you charge NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all those other people. No, I can't do that. So I wrote the lyrics myself and had an AI generate the music.
Right.
Yep. That's another thing that I've noticed about people. Yeah, we're content creators. Therefore, by us being content creators, we make thousands of dollars every month. If I seen $1,000, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be doing something else.
If I made the money, I'd pay people to do certain things for my videos,
Really?
Like, look.
Exactly.
Look, I don't use AI in my videos, like when it comes to content. The music's AI, yes. But everything I do is all me and everybody else who's part of the show, Like the videos are not AI. Just the intro, just the thumbnails, Just like I'm a graphic designer. If I want to put time into something, I will. Well, I'm a baby graphic designer, but still.
When Mr. B's YouTube channel is making us thousands of dollars, I'll pay somebody to rewrite the song and do it. Until then, this is just how it is.
Yep. I can't draw. I can't sing. If I start singing, the dang on dogs are going to start howling.
Me too, and I do karaoke every week.
It's
still bad.
Right.
And since I can't do none of that, hey, what can I do?
Well, look.
The only answer is AI.
Look, all I can say, if you're gonna complain about me using AI, are you offering to do the job for free too?
Really?
Like that's how much.
Well, maybe not for free, but I guess you're using a free program. See, the program I used to do our intro song was $20. If there's somebody out there who's willing to do me a good intro song for $20, I'll tell you what, I'll scrap the AI one and use yours. Okay.
That's right.
Until that moment happens, this is where we're at.
That's pretty cool. But with that, my friends, let's get to the first segment of the day.
Card of the day.
Ooh. All right, everybody. TCG dude in Discord. If you're not a part of Discord, you should be part of Discord. It's all where all the magic happens here. TCG dude shared Underworld Dreams with us. Not just any Underworld Dreams, a very, very old version. I can't even remember the name of the set symbol that's there.
It's not Fallen Empires, but it's right around that same time.
Right. Underworld Dreams cost 3 black pips, and it says whenever a player draws a card or an opponent draws a card, they lose 1 life.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is really good Nexar decks and decks like it. This is just a really cool old art border. I don't know why they never reprint old cards that are reprinted. Legends, there you go. Like, can you imagine if Wizard of the Coast took cards that are like this that they reprinted and reprinted them in the old frame like that again as secret card packs, extra sheets, bonus sheet stuff? That'd be cool.
Yeah, this art's only been used 3 times. So the original Legends printing, and then a DCI promo,
Yep.
and then if you were to get it during a very specific time of Magic the Gathering Online, they would send you a actual hard copy of it with the MTGO logo on the side.
MTGO. Yeah. You know, I like it when they do promos and stuff like that. Like back in the day, I miss some of the old promo looks. I like some of the old artwork, the border frames they use. I think they should do callbacks to that more often.
Yep.
I understand the black cards are cool.
This frame is very similar to what they use for Time Spiral.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yes, you're exactly right. In fact, it's pretty much the exact same frame. It's just missing a purple hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
For those people who are old enough to know what the purple hourglass means in Magic. Well, I guess I can't say that because they did return to the Time Spiral block, whatever it was called, and they did the time shifted cards. And they made an hourglass, but it had like a crack in the middle or like a shift in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. Like bonus sheet cards are always fun. Like right now, I'm looking at Lorwyn's bonus sheets, and they're looking pretty saucy.
Man, that Goblin Sharpshooter is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Now let's go on to the picture of the day. Picture of the day is a little advertisement for me. It says playing video games on Monday night, hanging out, having fun with friends. Monday nights. That's right. Monday nights playing Metroid Prime, apparently. Metroid Prime. I put in Metroid and it put the word Metroid up there and it put the wrong person in the camera. I don't know.
Prime?
Samus has got a little bit of a glow up here.
Yeah. Apparently she doesn't need space age technology to survive in space anymore.
This is Metroid Prime?
Yep. And Metroid Prime. That's AI at its best. All right, and I double checked my wording, and AI put an A in there, not an I. I mean, sometimes
probably keep the Nintendo ninjas from coming for you.
Right. Sometimes that's how it works, but sometimes it's because I'm using the free model. It won't do it. Like today, I got the ability to use a pro model. And it made the sign on the thumbnail perfect. Where the previous one I did, it said like Thumbor or something like that. Like it was far off from thumbnail.
What I wouldn't mind seeing what I wouldn't mind seeing today is some movers and shakers, maybe.
Movers and shakers. That's something we could look at a little bit later for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have not been looking at card prices, but I'm going to take my shot in the dark and say that a bunch of Avatar cards and a bunch of Final Fantasy cards are still on their way down.
I wouldn't doubt it. Especially since we're seeing the Vorlin previews.
The cards were just so vastly overpriced to begin with, right? Like they had nowhere to go but down. And we're still seeing a lot of Avatar products show up just this past week. So I guess it was Friday. Friday. They had a ton. I mean, our all the local Walmarts near me got tons of Avatar product. The what do they call them? They used to be called fat packs. I don't even know what they're called anymore. But you get like 10 boosters or something, and you get the little spin down life counter. I probably got 40 of those.
Yeah. Ooh, zombie! Four keeps gaming. What's up? Smash that like. Zombie, it's been a while. I hope the new job has been, or the internship's been amazing. Zombie, through circumstances, had to trade careers. So he went from one career to distilling and learning to make beer and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's the information I can share because he shares it all over his social media.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, but I just hope everything's going good for you. But yeah, zombie. Always excited. But yeah, Oh yeah, we need to get to the question of the day. The question of the day is brought to you by thus truly. Let's get to it. Super Fast Tortoise here with the question of the day. The question of the day is what and which commander do you want to build this year and put a focus on? Let's go.
Oh, this is easy. Codus, the Fang Bear.
Codus. Oh, trust me, I got a deck ready to be made right now to go against Codus. I've already thought about all the ways to take care of Codus.
Ever since you found out that I was trying to build it.
Yeah,
I've been playtesting Peter Parker, the Bant one. So it's white and one when ETBs make a spider, and then you can pay Bant and one and flip him, and it gives all your legends web slinging. Oh man,
you know, I thought of a fun deck for Spider-Man, and I literally thought about this is if I had Spider-Man as my commander, and about every card possible in my deck being an Oblivion Ring.
Oh,
because spider webs. Because they literally made the spider web card in Spider-Man to be an Oblivion Ring. So I'm figuring if he just had all that, he just web slinging all around and sticking webs all over people. That's funny. But anyways, so far, other than Ninja Turtles commander I want to build this year, I'm still trying to figure out a 5-color commander to use for this Hearthworld type deck I want to build.
oh.
Yeah.
play Omnath, 5-color Omnath.
5-color Omnath. 5-color Omnath. I don't even know what that one does. Let's see.
It lets you. I'm pretty sure it's the one that lets you float mana, but it turns black.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Can't think of what it's called. No, it's on that something.
Omnath, Locus of All.
Yep, that's it.
If you lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any color combination of its colors and put it into your hand. If you don't, reveal it and put it in your hand. Interesting. Interesting.
Because you should definitely put the 4-color Omnath in the deck, because that guy has been incredibly good for me here lately. I've been playing it. I don't have a foil one. It's my only commander that I have that isn't foiled, because I hadn't planned on building him as my commander, but through fate it happened. But I loved him from Modern when I came back into playing Magic. Before I got back into Commander, I played Modern for a little while, and I played Is It Murktide? It was a fun deck, but I got bored of playing it, so I built 4-color Elementals, and I loved Omnath.
Yeah, he's not expensive at all. He looks like he's less than $1 to buy. Like I'm seeing 37 cents, $1.11 for the promo, 42 cents, 58 cents.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so he himself doesn't trigger off of a bunch of landfall stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're playing landfall, one of your thing is you have so much mana. And with this, you can just float it, right? And then you can end up floating mana through several turns to get a very big Torment of Hellfire in as like an alternate win con outside of your normal landfall win cons, Valakut, things like that, Field of the Dead. It's a really cool alternate win con, is being able to just be like, all right, well, I've got 70 black mana floating now. Here's a Torment of Hellfire.
Torment of Hellfire.
I got to take this.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that could work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably better than the Child of Alara idea I had. Child of Alara is just a board wipe on a stick. Or ask a God of the Tree. Holy cow, $20.99. Dude, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Yeah. I don't know. He asked God of the Tree was worth so much. I got her when she was cheap.
Is that the one that has the bridge on the back that you?
Yeah.
Just every turn you flip something over until you hit. Yeah, that card's really good.
Card King of $20.99. TCG player $14.50. Yeah, it's not bad. And it's like Chartalora costs 5 mana and 6/6 of trample. This is one that dies.
And when it dies, you board wipe.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, because I don't want to use Joda again. I don't want 2 Joda decks. But Hillbilly wants a Joda deck. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you can always play the other Joda, the Legends one, but you're playing Hearthstone. You're playing land, so.
Chartalora is a crazy card design. That's right. There's another crazy card design out there that people tend to forget exists. And I will. It's called Nova Blast Worm. Nova Blast Worm. I could be all this. Nova Blast Worm. Costs 3 generic, 2 green, 2 whites, it's 7/7. And whenever Nova Blast Worm attacks, destroy all other creatures.
Ooh. Instant board wipe.
Board wipe on a stick.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Yeah. And just for people who are wondering, Omnath Locust of All is this card right here. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Because, like, the Locust of All is pretty good. I need to figure out, like, what I need to do is get that deck, the Hearth Roll deck, and play around with it.
It's very good out of the box.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So
It does have some land denial in it.
Yeah, it's really funny because they put that that big land destruction spell in it as a precon.
Yeah.
Wow, whoa, hold on. The Legion of Potatoes. Hello. And the so I wonder if anyone has shoved all the 2-color indestructible Theros gods into Child of Lord deck so they would be immune to the Child's Death. Possibly.
I have. I got up to like 6 versions of that deck, and it's really interesting. But it's 5 colors. It's a little bit slow.
Right, could be.
And there's just so many ways to get rid of people's commanders now that aren't killing them. So its board wipe part doesn't go off.
Right. And we got Tibalts Apprentice. Hello, Tibalt.
Tibalt. Hated I missed you yesterday, buddy.
Yeah.
Up Tibalt.
Yeah. But, like, when it comes to cards, the Nova Blast one was what I showed you. Let's see. That's about right now. There we go. I mean, I could also do Kenneth 3-card King.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Kenrith he's really good.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Omnath is not bad. Kenneth is not bad. You know, so all I really need is a decent 5-color commander that just gives me options to do what the deck wants to do. I just need the deck to pilot itself, really.
The only downside about 5-color decks is your mana base has to be impeccable.
That's true.
Like you have to have a really, really good mana base.
That's very true. Yeah, I have to have a good mana base. That's why both my 5-color decks have a good mana base.
Yep.
The ball was talking to Ray. Says, "Yeah, I needed your counterpoint on my opinions yesterday."
I don't know, Tabal. I feel like when we talk about deck building, you and I are much closer akin than anyone else when it comes to deck building specifically.
Yeah, like this whole roster thing we talked about yesterday. Boom, card analysis thought process. So I'm like, I put a lot of work in this just to say we don't have to read this. I did. Like I like this is done. This is not done on Word. This is done on a graphics editing program, and how to type in and put the words in the right places and space it out perfectly. Even though I did mess up at the bottom one here by putting a line where it shouldn't be, but I'm like, hey, here's a thought process of looking at cards for your deck. We don't have to read this because when you build your deck, you just kind of automatically think of this stuff and you just simplify it. And that was the thought process, right? Yeah.
Well, Tibalt, I'm sure that deck building will be a topic that gets discussed often this year. So we'll have plenty of time to counterpoint one another.
Yeah,
I look forward to it greatly.
You can clear your every morning schedule just to make sure you're on the show so you don't miss a good topic. You know,
that's what I need to be doing. I'm missing all the good days.
Right? We are, but coming from different sides, and that's the best way. That's right. I think a good flashcard to have on your deck. Nice. As you build, that's right. Well, building decks, man. Like all I'm trying to do is get in the mindset of to explain to people how crazy it is and how to get better at it, and to let them know that they're doing a lot of work already.
And here's something else. You are going to spend a lot of time working on a deck, and then it's going to be terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I personally just did this. I was working on a Jeskai Blink deck. I had theory crafted it to death. I'm like, this should be great. And it was really mid, but more importantly, it was unfun to play.
Yeah. Paul says,
that's the most important thing.
So I'd love to, but my tooth cracked. Now I got to go to the dentist. Well, you can stream from the dentist chair. You can be like, oh, of course, my thing is, and we'll just pretend like we understand what you're saying. Trust me, I understand that. What time do you normally stream? This is my first time finding out. Well, the Legion of Potatoes, we stream at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time every morning, Monday through Friday.
Yep, I just answered that in the chat.
Well, yeah, like we just chill. Like Magic content. We talk a lot of Magic. Like someday, like I need a brain break. I need because once a week. My goal just to get used to things is to once a week have a heavy topic on Magic. You know, and have every other day not be chat and chill day, but the topics be lighter. So that gives me time to give a focus to one day of the week, you know, and have everybody build relationships with each other, like us in chat, us together, friendships and stuff like that. Because that's the best way to build a show, to have a personality, I guess.
Yep.
Even though my wife says I'm dry on personality. No, I'm kidding. Another thing is you can get messed up. That's right. Oh, the Legion of Potatoes. You seem very cool and show. We try to be. We appreciate that.
We sure try.
Yeah. Another thing is you can get messed up on a small sample size. Just because the deck didn't work once didn't mean it's bad. No.
It's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
And one thing that's absolutely truth about a deck, especially if it's a deck archetype you're not familiar with, is you got to train yourself to play the deck.
Right.
The deck doesn't play so the same as the other decks, you know. Like that's one out of all my commander decks, there's a few decks that just play different. Like my dinosaurs deck and dragon deck, they work differently. They got to play them differently. My Rafika the mini deck plays a lot differently than most of my other decks because it's all about turn 4 shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
You interrupted my thought talking about me in the dentist chair. That's okay. We still understand you. Oh, man. I've had a lot of work done on my teeth. In fact, most of my teeth are not real. That's not funny, but funny. But yeah. But seriously though, we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things going, and we got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of things to come up with. Like right now, we're in the middle of a series talking about game theory and deck design. That's what we've been talking about. And like Friday, we had a good episode. Monday, we had a good episode. Sadly, Ray was not inside.
It's okay.
Yeah, but like
You guys had a good episode without me.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to Michael. Man,
A wild Tibalt has appeared.
I had to come in here and defend myself, or rather, my fingers couldn't keep up with the typing, so I'm just gonna pop in here for a minute if that's okay with everybody.
that's what we do. We try to beat and drag the ball into the show.
You know why Tortoise was doing this? It wasn't because of my tooth. It was him hooking me into joining the show. Just hooked me right in.
The Legion of Potatoes says my go-to goofy magic topic is debating about what music genres the different Praetors listen to. Oh, that's a
good question. I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be a good question. Like for question of the day.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I mean, I love Elish Norn, but is anyone here going to pretend that she is not pretentious enough that she just listens to classical music?
What are you talking about? well, when you say classical music, I understand your mindset, but classical music,
I mean, like Beethoven and Bach. I mean, like classical music.
No, I think she listens to bands like Earth, Wind, and Fire and Air Supply.
I was gonna say Evanescence and maybe what's the other one? Oh man, I can't think of it now. Maybe some Tori Amos or something. I'm not sure.
I was thinking hard rock.
All right. Can you? Billy talks about music makes me laugh.
Taxius with Tool, I could see that. Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Listen to Tool, Korn.
Oh yeah, there's no that Jen Gataxius doesn't see Maynard as like brothers in arms.
Right. Right. What is it? The green one. What's his name?
Vorinclex.
Vorinclex. He listens to industrial music. Right. He listens to Marilyn Manson. He listens to other genres of Marilyn Manson because I can't think of all industrial music, but he's very industrial. Even though he's a woodland creature that loves stealing and corrupting mana, but
I see Vorinclex as somebody who listens to a lot of screamo.
That's right.
Just constantly screaming and yelling.
But Shieldred, my lord, she listens to all the pop nowadays, like Bowling for Soup. Like, what's Bowling for Soup's lyrics? I had it.
That's not what I was. When you said pop, I was not thinking that. I'm like, you think Shieldred's a Swiftie?
That's Shieldred had it all. She never had it all. Something. Class of '85, whatever. That song. I can't think of the lyrics. It's bugging me. That song usually gets right now. I can't think about it. Legion Potato says, in my heart, Shieldred's listen to the hot girl rap and music like that. Nice. One Prozac a day, husband's a CPA. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy.
So maybe 3 years ago, people were talking about how we are further away from that song being released than that song was released from actually 1985.
Right. Well, come on. We're all getting older here. Except
he's just like, that's my cue.
Like, I'm at the age where my wife is buying me shirts with turtles with walkers on them.
My hoodie is an old punk lady, and it says "Punk isn't dead."
Punk is never dead.
Nice.
Punk music is one of my favorite genres. It's like I don't know all the punk from the '80s, but like I'm more of like that 2000s punk era. Like Bowling for Soup is punk, like ish. Green Day, Offspring, that flavor of punk rock is my jam.
I'm absolutely the person who, if I see someone walking around Walmart with a Misfits t-shirt on, I will walk up to them and ask them about the Misfits. And 90% of the time, they have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, and I just die a little bit more inside every time because I love the Misfits. I love the Misfits. I got to see their 25th anniversary at House of Blues in Chicago. I love the Misfits.
No, like I know, I knew like 2 songs by the Misfits, but I don't know any other thing about them. That's why I'm honest about it. I'm like, I know nothing about 80s punk.
I'm laughing because I just walked in the house just before I jumped on here, and my sister-in-law, who's slightly older than I am, had a Misfits shirt on, as a matter of fact. At least I know that she knows what's going on with them and stuff. But
that's more part, than I will say that 90% of the people wearing
90% or more, yeah, for sure.
Right. And like what is it? So like when I'm collecting music from the genre age of where I loved music, which was in my 20s. That was where I got into music most of all. Because before my 20s, I was into like Christian music and stuff like that. Then I got out of my Christian phase and went into other things. I used to be Metallica and Nirvana shirt. I used to be Metallica and Nirvana shirts that were worn by people who did not listen to the bands. But in recent times, Misfits seem to be the most worn shirt lately. And you know what?
It's been that way.
Misfits does that a lot.
For years.
Like, you know how many times I was like, how many times in my 20s people wearing Misfit shirts just because Hot Topic was selling them? They didn't know who they were. And at that time, my knowledge of Misfits were a little bit more than I remember today. So, like, I could ask them about a couple songs, and when you were asking them about a certain song, and they don't know the answer to that song, you're like, I used to do that. Like Metallica. Like, I like Metallica, but I don't know everything Metallica. I only own one album by them, and that's the Black Album, you know? And to me, that's the only album you need.
So I was walking around the mall. We were 16 years old, so this would have been like 2000. Mm. And there were tons of people walking around with Misfits shirts. And we, like me and my group of friends, we listened to the Misfits. Right. So we'd see people in Misfits t-shirts. We'd walk up to them and start talking to them, and they would have no clue who Danzig was. They didn't know who the new singer and newish singer in Corey Graves was. Like, they knew nothing, right? They knew absolutely nothing. We're like, why are these people wearing Misfits t-shirts? I mean, none of us owned one, right? None of us owned a Misfits t-shirt, but we listened to them constantly.
Mm-hmm. And see, my generation of people, you know, we loved bands. We did. We loved their music most of the time. But
we're the same age, Stuart.
What?
We're the same age,
right? Well, and I'm talking about most people in my generation. Like, we love bands, we love music, but like, you really like it came down to my thought process. You really didn't like a band unless you actually really liked their CD, because there's a lot of bands you're like, oh, I like 1 or 2 songs, then the rest are okay, and you know. But then when you really got into a band, you'd actually take the time to look into who actually sang in the band. That's like, it took me years to even know Chester Bennington was the name of the lead singer of Linkin Park. I knew who Mike Shinoda was because he did a really good project. Like, I don't know about the second version of the I can't think of it was just in my head. Today's not a good day for my brain. He did an album, a self-made album with a group of people. You know, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, he did Fort Minor.
Fort Minor, that's it. Thank you. Ray, you're amazing. He did Fort Minor, and that album was incredible. Right? Fort Minor was incredible. That's how I supplanted Mike Shinoda in my brain. Chester Bennington, it took me a little bit to 2020 to really know his name.
Do you think that's a difference also of what you know about the bands and stuff like that based on owning the physical media?
Well, that depends who you are. Like for me, I just like the music. Like, if the song's good, I enjoy it.
But do you go down that rabbit hole and then start researching things, or is it different holding physical media in your hand and then, like I say, being bored at some point and pulling out the liner notes and stuff like that? You know?
Oh yeah. Like, That's absolutely fact. Like yesterday, I was looking through an album, and just reading the songs and lyrics because, like, and I was kind of pushed into it because my CD Ripper program does not read the data anymore online because it's a new computer or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's like can't connect. So I had to manually type in the songs, the name of the songs, and the album information. So
pull the metadata down.
Right. They couldn't pull the metadata down. And so I had to do that manually. And I got caught looking through a System of a Down and their album, learning more about them, because I was doing that. Because, like, they literally have a song named The Letter X. And I was curious about that.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think Vorinclex listens to the System of a Down.
I can see that. Craziest thing going back to Danzig or to Misfits and Danzig really quick is running into Danzig at a comic book convention. He was picking stuff up and like virtually like nobody knew who he was. He was in the crowd just going through stuff. And I had just seen him back in Michigan. I went back there to visit, and my friends caught him in concert. And then like a week later, I'm back in LA and I'm at the comic book show, and I'm like, isn't that Danzig just walking by here picking up his Ghost Rider comics and stuff? I'm like, excuse me, can I?
I feel like if you live in LA, you're probably going to run into a lot of famous people.
It happened here and there. There were a few and stuff that you would just see on the street and stuff for sure. Yeah.
Legion Potatoes. Well, first of all, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that 100%. That's a really good point. I don't know the names of any of the band members of music I listen to, but if I had a physical medium, I would be much more likely to see that information there. That's very true.
Yeah.
I didn't look up anything into like the band that became my favorite band until I saw them live the first time.
Until then.
Yeah. So in 2008, when Rock Band came out, I was living with a bunch of buddies, and we're all really into music. So we bought Rock Band, and we played it constantly. And I found a band that I'd never heard of before. I'd never heard of any of their music. I knew nothing about them. They were called Coheed and Cambria. And I bought one of their CDs and listened to it and loved it and got tickets to see them in Lexington. They were opening for Slipknot. They weren't even the main band. They were an opening band.
Nice.
Okay.
So I went and saw them and I was just like, okay, I'm going to learn everything there is to know about this band. And boy, you talking about a rabbit hole, because there is comic books, there is actual novels. It is a nerd's dream. But it wasn't. It wasn't until I saw them live for the first time that I'm like, okay, these guys they're worth it.
Nice.
Well, and like one thing that's kind of a sad miss nowadays about physical media, like having magazines and stuff, you don't get those articles that explain things. Like I remember when Mudvayne was growing in popularity, and they got very popular because their music was designed very mathematically, and they used math to design their music. And there was more into it, how they precisely made the notes hit and use things. And my point is not to get the fact that Mudvayne used mathematical things, but like the connection is different because like now everything flashes on Facebook or whatever social media you're on. And I don't use a lot of social media, but like I know there's X, Twitter, and I know there's Instagram and stuff that people use, and they get fed all these things, and people learn to care less about these things.
The old magazines are still there. They're just not in print. Like Revolver still has, they probably still print. I'm sure it's a much smaller run, but like all of their articles are just on their website.
Right.
So
the web's really
like they're still out there to go find them.
The web really detached people from building those nostalgic connections.
I did a short video with another friend, Sun City Magic, and we talked about that because we dug up, both of us. Well, he just hunted down some Inquest magazines, and I dug up my old Duelist magazines and stuff. And we talked about the fact that, you know, after the internet and everything else, that the magazine industry took like a hit of like 80% or whatever, just dropping off like that. And it is sad because, like Tortoise said, even though Revolver's out there and stuff online, generally, who's going to find the time to do that when there's something else to distract them in the meantime? You know what I mean? There's just so many things. Whereas before, you'd have a minute just laying around. There's a magazine. You'll pick it up. You'll flip through it. You'll go back to it and stuff occasionally. For the first time in like forever, I just went out and bought a magazine, you know, a week ago or whatever, because it was on AI, and it's like $20, which is just insane. But it's a magazine that I know that I'm going to go back to and refer to and stuff like that. But
right.
Yeah.
The Legion of Potato says, in a fool, or maybe I'm a fool, and like 3 weeks ago I learned the lead singer of Audioslave was originally the lead singer of Soundgarden. Despite being an avid Audioslave listener, the CD would have saved me from that. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. You know, like I know when people think of old bands back in the day, they're like, you know, they talk about like band girls and stuff like that. They're like being the fans, but there's a lot of male fans out there that people just ignore, you know. And it's the fact that people would dedicate their lives, get tattoos on their body, you know, formulate their ideology around a brand of music, you know. Like, we don't get that relationship with music industry anymore, which is unique. I mean, I don't think the toy industry is going to be the same in 20 years.
I think it depends on the band, right? Because, like, again, going back to my favorite band, the Coheed and Cambria fan base, we're a very tight knit group, right? This is a very small band out of a tiny ass little town in New York that most people have never heard of. You may have heard a song of theirs in the background of a commercial or something. But, you know, on the Children of the Fence subreddit, every day there's somebody else getting a new Keywork tattoo or getting like an entire back piece done of a couple of the characters. But I think it's because it's not just the music that, you know, it brings in comic book fans, because each one of their albums, there's 10 comic books that goes with it that tells the story of what's going on in the album. So it brings in comic fans, and it just brings a lot of people together over different medias. And I think that would not have been possible without the internet.
Right.
It's not just people who love the music. It's people who are also into the story and into everything else that's going on.
Oh, yeah. You know, we used to love...
But we are a unique group.
But we need to get to Hillbilly's favorite part of the show he wants to do. That is...
What?
The movers and shakers. All right. He wants to see what's going up, what's going down. We got Ouroboros going up to $50.
Ooh.
Ouroboros for the win.
Nice.
Card's so good.
It is so good. It is so good. Then we got...
It's up 30% too. Like, not just a little bit. It's a way up.
Yeah, usually I do name the percentage. I'm sorry. My brain's just disconnecting today. 17% increase. We got $49. We got Roaming Throne. Roaming Throne. This card's going to spike up just because of Lorwyn.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So much tribal.
Yep. All that tribal. Yeah, up 5%. 48.49. We got Brisket Bill Spine Sower.
Nice.
Pretty good.
No surprise.
If you can find OJT packs or OTJ packs, Outlaws of Thunder Junction packs for cheap, buy them. You might be able to pull these.
Oh, yeah.
We had somebody pull one of these out of the promo packs that you get for going to F&M. Not the foil, not even the foil ones. Just the regular old Edge of Eternity's promo packs. We had somebody pull one of these 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Bristly Bill?
Bristly Bill, yeah.
Because it can go back 3 full
packs
sets.
are different than regular packs.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Up 9% at 27.29. Got Tear the Peaks.
Great card.
Which is a solid card. Oh, my Lord. 27.29. Plus 7%. $31.85. Luma. Man, I still can't believe I pulled both of my Lumers out of a pack. 'Cause that's a lot of money for those cards.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Plus 3%, almost $60, 56.27. Got Badger Mole Cub.
Nice.
It's because of there's a combo right now in standard where you can just like win on the third turn if you have Badger Mole Cub, this Simic guy from Spider-Man, and then any elf that taps for mana.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't,
You can untap on 3 with 7 mana.
yeah, once this thing rotates out of standard, I think Badger Mole Cub will finally go down to a more respectable price range, because reading the cards doesn't say this card's worth that much, but in standard, I can see the comboliciousness going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 3 years to get 3 years to go.
I have yet to discover that combo.
Plus 4% of 42.36. We got Cavern of Souls.
Ooh.
More tribal stuff, no surprise.
Which still needs more reprints. Wow, that'd be cool if we got a reprint in Morrowind. I could see it being a possible reprint.
Yeah, I can too, because it is just kind of like Bloom Burrow, to be honest.
Right? Like it could, like I could see this being on the sheets, the bonus sheets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope, because I want copies of this card still. And
They
this
did
is $50.
They spoiled the whole bonus sheet yesterday, right? Though 10 cards.
I don't know. I didn't see all that.
They spoiled some special gas. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus 18%, $10.82. You got Terra Symbiosis.
Nice.
Good
Nice. That card is ranking it up pretty good. I don't think I pulled that one. I sent Hillbilly another card. It was like Loading Zone or something.
Yeah, I got that card.
Yeah.
This card.
Plus 6%, $24.92. We got River Pier Verge.
And it dropped too far, so people are starting to buy it back up.
Yep.
These are good cards.
Yeah.
For sure.
Love the Verges.
Yep. 18% and $10. We got Willow Brush Verge, which is another Verge land. We know the Verge lands are decent.
Oh, yeah.
They work well with shock
And like
lands.
I said, and with that Simic combo that's in standard right now, 4 of these are going in every deck that's in that's running that. I think it's gonna be very good.
Right. Now, going down this week at 8%, 36.29, we got Osier, Zonal, Deepest Might. I don't know why this card's so expensive. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
commander.
it shouldn't be.
I don't know if it's
It has to
commander
be.
or standard. Yeah. Well, it has to be commander. It's because it's no longer standard, I don't think.
Yes, it's still standard.
Okay, man. They need to fix the standard rotations to make sense to me. Down 6% at $50.23. Got Quantum Riddler. I just need to sell
That
the
card's
version
not
I
worth
got.
nowhere near that. That card's not worth $60.
Oh, apparently someone's buying it for $50. Must be a standard thing. Because like I read this, I'm like, well, it doesn't seem to fit Commander very well in my decks that I could run it. Maybe I just need to put my over big deck. Just draw those cards. I mean, it's fixed Consecrated Sphinx. That's what it is. Yeah. Down 50% at $14.19. We got the Multiversal Passage. The land I think is ridiculously overpriced.
Such a great
Yeah,
land,
it's
though.
good though.
You say it's such a great land. You're paying 2 life for a basic land type of your choosing.
Yeah, but in
it
standard,
does
that's all you're
manifest.
getting anyways.
Yeah.
It does manifest.
Mm,
Plus, I mean, if you earthbend it, you just get it back.
right. Then down 8% at $27.49. Overlord of the Belmark. Don't know why this card's that expensive. I ended up taking him out of the deck he was in.
The only Overlord I ain't got.
Overlord of the Belmark. Well, he's not that amazing. Like, whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, mill 4 cards, you may return a non-avatar creature card, planeswalker card from a guard to your hand. It's just fine.
I mean, it's good recursion.
Right.
And you can do it for 2.
Right.
Great for reanimation decks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's down 6%, $32. You got VV Ordinator. Card is busted.
cracked.
Down 4% at $40. You got Washing Tongue Librarian, which is probably the one card in Avatar I think is worth the price tag. But like, it's so good, it's so tricky, and it does what you want it to do. Like, honestly, I wish it was blue-green because it's basically just like that blue-green
I
hydrant.
mean, it's Hydrate Crisis. Yeah. That card exists. It just doesn't have flash.
Right. Then down 2% at 62.58, we got the Soul Stone, which is a good card. I don't think it's worth the $62 here.
No, but the price is still too high for us.
Well, it's because it's sought after. Because what happened is it's adding an additional effect to build consistency in commander decks. People see that, so they're building it because plus
it's indestructible.
Right. Yep. This makes Debtor's Knell weaker in comparison.
Yep.
Yeah. Down 8% at 1633. You got Appa Steadfast Guardian.
Good card.
Yeah, this is good. 1633 just for basically a terminal loose O-ring effect, I guess. You airbend, I guess. Airbend's okay, but it's weird.
There's an infinite combo with Appa the Steadfast Guardian and one of the Angs because you can constantly airbend and
recast
a bunch of tokens.
Yeah.
There's another creature that's I think it's green and blue that enables you to cast your creatures that cost 2 for free.
All right, down 12% 806. We got Legion of Kurok, the Legend of Kurok. All right, that card's doing right. It won't let me flip this card around, but so just look at that pretty face, and there you go. Then we got down 7% 1107. You got High Fate Trickster, which is a good card.
It's probably the best card from Foundations.
Like I got a feeling you're going to see this card spike up a little closer to Lorwyn release.
I wouldn't doubt it.
The only reason I don't foresee the price coming up too much is because they're printing Foundations into the ground.
Right.
Like, there's just so many of these out there that people have bought tons of Foundations. It's a very, very good selling set. So when the price gets up, people start unloading them, and there's so many of them. The price just isn't going to get too crazy high because they're printing a ton of them.
You say that they're printing Foundations to the ground, but I don't see Foundations anywhere I look.
I don't either.
I mean, Foundations is one of the few sets that at distro level we can get anytime.
Oh, that's interesting. But my friends, that has been the Movers and Shakers.
Cool.
Oh, there's a lot of comments we missed here. Howdy, give Bob. Not as impressed with the Soulstone as many others are. Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
it's funny how some of these cards just kind of fit into your personality too, in the way that you play.
Yeah, it's true.
I run Soulstone and Sephiroth, and it has been an all-star for me.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your cards on. Go play. Hey, now you're an all-star.
That's how I feel about Soulstone and Sephiroth.
All right, my friends. It is that time of day we got to get to.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building the following as we game. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa, everybody. It's that time of day where we got to get to that shill section, thrill section. The only reason why Tibalt ever shows up anyways.
That's it. I'm just here to make money. That's all.
Make money, go home. No.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right. Anyways, no, I'm joking, everybody. If you don't know, I'm joking. But anyways, it's time to get to the shill section. We're going to start off with TheoneRAYman.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. We do have a Commander game tonight. We'll be streaming live here from Mr. B's Game Lounge in Pennington Gap, Virginia. We'll have 3 new players and 1 returning player from the last video we did. Alyssa is coming back. I think she's going to play Simone, but she may end up playing Morph. And then we'll have one of the owners who's playing his Arcades wall deck. We have Connor, who's going to be playing a Mardu Warriors Mobilized deck. And then who knows what Sean's going to play. Sean could play anything. So tune in at 6 p.m. Eastern time to check out our second Commander game of Battling at the Bees. And thanks you guys for having me, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And with that, we're going to move on to Tibalt.
Hey, well, thanks for having me. Sorry about dropping in halfway through there, but again, my fingers can't keep up with my typing, so it's just easier if I just pop in and say hi to everybody and stuff. So
that's right.
Thanks for having me, as always. I greatly appreciate it, and look forward to getting to discuss some more topics with you guys here in the very near future.
That's right.
Woohoo!
Check out Tibalt's link in the description, Ray's link in the description.
That's right. I'm supposed to be pushing byproduct and stuff. Yeah, go to darkritual.site. And I'm not pushing products there. You'll just find my blog. You'll find links to my Instagram. You'll find everything there. So just go to darkritual.site.
Right. Well, there you go. There you go. See, that's good. That's good. Now with that, we got Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. I'll be doing a arena stream this afternoon. And also, I'm going to try to throw in a Commander game tonight around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, if my arm lets. But that'll be tonight at 7 o'clock. And really, all I got planned for today. But I do have some announcements for this month. On the 14th of this month, there will be early access drummer event going on. I will be participating in that, where I will be playing the new Glorywind cards to see if we can find some good cards and some bad cards. There's always good cards and bad cards in a set that the Wizards drops, and they leave it up to us to figure out which ones are good, which ones are bad. But anyway, that'll be on the 14th. And also, if you ever want a part in that, make sure you're part of my Discord. And then you can theorycraft a deck after all the cards are revealed and throw the deck into the Discord. And then I will play that deck, and I will give you a shout out during the stream. Because I'll play the deck, give you the credit for it, because I don't take credit where credit's not due. Mm-hmm. And that's all I got planned for this month so far. We are doing spoilers every afternoon. Friday, I'm sorry, got a lot of things going on. But Friday morning will not be a morning stream. I will be here Friday morning at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. And Friday afternoon, I will be doing a spoiler stream. And that's it, Friday.
Ooh, sounds good. And make sure to send me the information for the early access on Discord. Yeah. All right, everybody. It's Super Fast Tortoise. Normally tonight is the night where I try to hang out with Hillbilly on his show to play Commander. So let's see if that goes through. If he doesn't go live, I'll probably just do another random hangout live. So keep an eye on both our channels there. Hope to see you. Hope to hang out with you. I want to thank you, everybody, for being here with us. Everybody on the show, Hillbilly, Tibalt, Rayman, thank you for being here. Everybody in chat, thank you for being here. You guys ruled. Thank you, Legion Potatoes, for being here and becoming a member of the Creep. I appreciate that 100%. With that, I want to remind you that you're all loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change they need today. And with that, I want to thank my channel members and subscribers for growing and supporting the channel the way you do. And with that, we'll get to the insane stuff. Whoa. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning.